Okie dokie. Hello and welcome back. So, I have done a bunch of stuff in between. I'm mostly just trying to tidy up the stuff I haven't done, clearing out areas, all that kind of stiff. But now we are trying to focus on Archon and story quests. So we are going to be doing that. And first off, we're going to go with the Atataki, or Arakaki, whatever his name is. Arataki, the weird Oni demon dude. I literally stopped playing before this guy was released.
Heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumental. To be completely honest,
Wait, you mean...
no, not exactly. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But I don't personally see him as a bad guy. You know, I'm afraid when someone asks for it, he's... if I...
Is it just Paimon?
I'm afraid that I don't have much. Perhaps you could try asking around.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally stopped playing right before this guy got unleashed, and yeah, literally before his banner started playing, and so that's when I stopped. Yeah.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah.
Huh? How can you...
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do it, maybe a story will explain it better. So, kids being kids aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart.
On purpose, though.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, then he took the kid's candy as his...
Ugh.
He did take it way too far that time. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because... So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So, I'm not trying to condone his action.
Thanks for the info.
So he's really dumb then, just
My story
stupidly dumb.
latest in fashion.
Hmm. Damn it.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad. Paimon's curious.
Yes, of course. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity. At first, he was just one of our suspects. But what's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along... Of course he did. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that after scrounging for a living all these years, as for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision. At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. The vision hunt was a mistake, but we...
He does sound a little unstable.
If the two of you are...
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could
Oh my
have
god,
run.
stop doing that! Alright, fine. I'll go do that first then. I think all these ones are just like unlocks. Because like I've got to finish that off by finding one more person to play, but I have yet to find one person to play. I could just look it up. It's an alright mini game, but meh, I'm not really in it to play a TCG right now, so. can't even remember what the ubiquity net is. Ah, yeah, that was it. That's what that's for. Well. No, now what? Right, I have to... She's locked up with both quests now, but because... Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. Nope. Bloody confusing.
Oh, him again. Sure. I've heard all about your travels. After everything you...
How much?
A one-off payment of 397,000 mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your...
Whoa! That's great!
Hold on. I wasn't finished. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the adventures. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case.
Alright.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson oni and a blue oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an oni. The crimson oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the blue oni said to the crimson oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson oni chased the blue oni away. The crimson oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson oni went to tell the blue oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it?
I suppose the blue oni simply... Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past,
But how could he do?
that's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. we can only... Besides, the suspect, according to my investigation, the Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the... Don't mention it.
Wait! Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into...
I could only assume so, judging from his previous...
Okay!
Ah, yes. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans if you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies.
Right! Knowing our...
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. Of course, I will charge the...
Sneaky! Let's head to Yashiori...
Love it. Okay, so we got a story. And I'm betting it's not accurate.
Thanks for your patronage. Don't forget to come with a big...
Why did it not work? But I've got... That doesn't make sense. But hey, I wanted it off my board, so... I just forgot to do it earlier. Okay. All done? Now we need to talk to Sango. Fuck it. So yeah, it just means that we can have animals around our Serenity Pot. For whatever reason. Now we can talk to Sango and get this bloody quest out of our list. You know, I could have an empty list if it wasn't... Oh, fuck it. Yeah, it would be kind of weird if I could capture humans. I mean, you can do that in Palmon, but let's not do it in real life, shall we? Right, that one's cleared. Now we've just got to wait for another character for that. And that one is all up in a new area, so we're not going to be doing that one anytime soon. But I'm trying to remember how to do these. Because as far as I can do them, but then I can't actually get the reward for them. I don't know. Yeah, it's confusing. Trying to remember the rest of this game again is just, you know, difficult. All that way? Christ! Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get anything from this. I just want it off my list. I want it gone. I want it disappeared.
There's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try it.
Oh, I remember farming these all the bloody time. For, I think, Zhang Li's fucking character upgrades. Because, yeah, that makes sense. I just want them off the screen. Oh, the giving item thing is so annoying. What do I get? Thing. But yeah, like I said, I just want them off my bloody screen. Oh, zip. Oh, yeah. There we go. You gotta be careful when you select. Oh, these guys. I need their stuff to level up, Kokomi. Yep, there we go. That's annoying. Get down here. Oh, all done. That works. Zoom, zoom. Let's go, zoom.
Ready to detective Songo? Ito should be somewhere around. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
Doesn't look very red.
Seem to be looking this way. It'll save a lot of hassle.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my.
This is not what I was expecting.
Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. Oh, I get it. So, well, whatever. If you think I pack a mean.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans.
Yep, that's right. Me. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're.
Yeah, but nabbing people.
Not when their families will pay good Mora to see them again. Eat, and the extra Mora means I can, give. Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said.
No way, mister.
What did you say, little one?
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let the.
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall. What's taking you so long?
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But
Huh?
yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but it's because of a little thing called,
What?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito?
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle.
Okay, if you say so.
Yep, I'll be right there.
I thought he had his
Hope you're
vision
ready to
taken
move
away.
today.
Who were those people?
Or did they give him back eventually?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring him with me, the Tenryou
Right, but if you care about them so much.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and if you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Ina's. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside.
What should we.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. Come with me. Saves you work.
Cool. Yeah, I know. It's just like this game definitely has a slower feel to it than Zenless on Zero, and I definitely prefer Zenless on Zero. But I'll finish this, man. It's got its own particular charm. Yeah, let's call it that. Particular charm.
Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big. But let me tell ya, once the grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to. Hey, it's not just some kid. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, boy, are you two lucky you ran in.
But we're not the ones that will be.
Oh. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle.
Okay, so he's.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some.
Why is it raining? Oh, that's why.
Stop. No. Darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make it.
Well, there's one.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in. Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But, just let the expert explain. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it might look a bit young and docile, but that's young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that.
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby, and what do you think, Ito? and strong and bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some.
Nope, this is the first one.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this.
Oh, so
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine. Well, you know, that's just life, man. There's so many unrelated things.
as in pure luck?
Whoa. I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
God, I've never met such a loser. This guy's a little loser. Like the biggest literal loser ever. I love him. Also, yeah, that fucking beetle that Paimon found is fucking insane.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out.
Don't worry.
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Oh yeah, he's bigger.
Huh? When did you come up?
Come on, you can take him, little. Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Look,
Dang it! Oh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is in.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Sight.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
Whoa! That one looks ultra.
It is
strong,
slightly bigger as well.
But
All right, little.
Yeah, much bigger.
no.
Yay! We won!
Boy, did that one put up a. I know a real beetle.
See? Paimon's got. Oh, right. This is for you, Dice.
Huh?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city.
But
Of course we will. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends.
Good. The kid doesn't.
you're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friend.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do, and not only did he not do anything wrong.
Hey, some things we don't tell.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get. And the same as you. I just want to.
So why in the world would.
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but.
Hold on a second.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes.
So, is this.
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The blue Oni, but the other details aren't historically accurate. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, the Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the blue Oni?
Paimon thought you were two different.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we. Because humans were still. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans. But the Blue Oni. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of Evil Oni. First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest character. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline, after choosing exile, the number of blue Oni began to... Since I first heard the story of the blue and crimson Oni as a kid...
So you're saying the
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns, but nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they... Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the blue... Exactly. I've always respected the blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. Our pride does not allow for any... My guess is that the blue Oni was tricked or forced... That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught...
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of...
He was the one I managed to save from the Roni. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came... The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom. I never wanted to tell you any of this. There's more to this than just one blue Oni. There's a dangerous... That's everything. The whole story. But, if you're willing to believe me...
Yep, Paimon too. Just
So, you... all right. Well, I should tell you, though, things could... All right. Then our first...
Awesome sauce. Oh, we got something. Cool. I also did do some upgrades for my people, so I finally got him maxed out, which is nice. And I've got Baidu ascended, so I can level her up. Again, I don't necessarily have the best characters, because I never really did much. Again, this is FTP, man. You know, I played for a good 300 hours, and this is all I got, so... Whoops. Oh, yeah, that shit. Oh, grinding that shit out. My god, that's also annoying. Just going along the spines. Bloody ridiculous it was. Can't remember who I was leveling up doing that, to be honest. Huh, that's weird. Ah, yes. Bird eggs.
Yo, you must be Masato. Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still... It's not the first time that's happened to me. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things... I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. But instead, he stopped the others and, yeah, that got them all arguing. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a... Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Did he say why they were...
Surely it was Mora, right? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did...
Do you have any idea where they...
I have no... You weren't gonna go after them, are...
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scum. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're...
Nope. Matt. Also, going back to, going back to Zenless Zone Zero for my, daily stuff was quite taxing after having played this, because everything, and I mean everything, is in a different spot for the controls. It's just ridiculous, man.
They gotta pass through here sometime. If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, things... Oh, here they...
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time.
So they paint their horns, eh? Ooh, trial guy.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Fight first, talk later.
He's literally a bull.
Let's get down to business. How's this? think about running. It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, since you remember the pact between our two factions. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself... Huh? What?
The Blue Oni gave up everything. But let me ask you, Arataki, you're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean...
Since when do you care what other people think? But do you have any idea of the kind of life? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all no clothing, no medicine, nothing.
So, that's why...
That's right. Why should I accept that life? I've abandoned our Oni pride. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What I've taken, that's what matters most to me.
Yeah! And besides, if people see Oni causing
You make a good point. The Blue Oni are the bad guys. So unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blue... He's the one that wasted...
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't
You should get your priorities. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Why couldn't you just
There they are. Seize.
Oh no! It's the
Forget it. Look, I don't expect you to understand.
Hey! He got away! Uh-oh! We need to get up.
We can't... Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here. Whatever you do, don't attack...
Battle formation. Soldiers, quick!
You must withdraw.
I like his attacks, man.
Come on, man. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
Can't catch me.
Big smash! Oh! Weapon summon.
I've lost.
I was wondering when the Oni mace would come in.
Really came out and forced it, but I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. No. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend and...
Now what should we do?
No.
Hey, boss! Thought you'd have all the fun without. Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can... Hey, I told you to stay...
Well, we're in it now. Come, go! Do what you gotta do, boss.
Watch yourselves. Soon... Come on, you two. Time to roll!
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this?
Run for it, boss!
You ain't got shit, mate.
This boss of the Arataki.
I need to sort out my party. I keep having... Huh.
Need help? I'm here.
Just what will we come across this time?
Take heart. Victory will...
Even though Dialog is still my main damage dealer because
All right,
Traveler
we've got
fairly
some footprints
honestly
to follow.
sucks.
Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
It takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
What footprints? I don't see any.
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here?
Okay, they're physically apparent footprints this time.
Let's see what else we can find ahead.
Okay, apparently I didn't follow them the correct path.
Wrecked cartons and goods. Look alive, we've got company. There's more.
Problem is, they can't make Traveler too good because it's the character you get at the start. So to make him too good would be like, ah. Why would anyone ever need to pull anything?
To the ferry. They definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. Couldn't have just disappeared into thin.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an entrance or something.
Yes, this is going to be where they.
Paimon thinks Palkia's probably in there.
Huh? Fire away? Of course I. But it takes a world-class blockhead like. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh?
Cool. Yeah, our party's high enough. Dato! Ah?
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this. Finally, to the ferry.
Let us out!
Stairs are over there. We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. We'll be what this mechanism's for.
That was annoying.
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Knew it.
Let's get down to business. My blade! There's more! Boom! Say no more! To the ferry. My blade! Finally, to the ferry.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. What was... Hang on, what was that game mode that you can... Was that a different game? Or was that this game? There was like a game mode where you could... Yeah, no, that was this game. What was that? It looked like these kinds of areas, but not. Oh my god, what was it? It was like a... I'm gonna have to find out later. Oh, we had to go there anyway. Interesting. Although now we can't go up there. this place? Christ. No, no, no. Oh. Whoops. Cool. Yes, I want electro signals. Signals? Sigils. Also, I could have totally just jumped over there the whole time. That is definitely clipping through the other platform. That is, there is no way that's not clipping through the other platform. Like, look at it. It's spinning on its axis. It's clipping. Hmm. Interesting. Electro signals.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here. See no more of this!
You know, it's funny. I was seeing a few comments on how yeah, I might tweet that actually. Never mind.
All right, you're up. Sorry, but
Calm down, dear.
oh, you must.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. He's been worried about you.
You were the one who saved him?
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respect...
Really? Just one little
These vagrants are insane. No one dares stand up to them for...
Would they really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because... Oh, in fact...
At night, he would secret. Are you a friend of his? Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to...
I'm glad to hear that.
Don't worry. He'll be... Anyway, you should scram.
Yes, thanks again.
Lovely.
Huh. Child that made some poor choices.
Just.
Let's get going. We still have time.
I'm seeing some parallels. That was hard to get. Jump. What? I'm very confused now. Right, that's it. Yuppers. There might be a reason to do that. I will quickly check. Who needs stamina to get up a bloody ladder? Christ, like, get yourself together! Ugh. I do hate the stamina system. I also hate how slow people are in this game. This is definitely slower than Zenless. Fucking knew it. Maybe I can fly on over there, though. Hang on. Nope, I have to do it. I knew they would... I should have just done it anyway. But no, I had to look and check. Because I'm careful. Okay, apparently I can't even climb a ladder. See, that's the problem when you make a game that doesn't actually have ladders. It just has things you climb up. God fucking damn it. I'm not doing well here, am I? God damn it, dialogue! Oh yeah, 2 sigils! Nope. Alright, activate this again. Oh, that was close. Close to being annoying. Yeah, what was it? There was a... There was some sort of game you could do where you would... Oh wait, no, that was the event. Yeah, that was the event in which we got this paper guy. Yeah, that was it. That was the last thing I pretty much did in the game. That was... Yeah, that's like a randomized hallway kind of thing. Came in sections and...
The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
The perfect distance. More. How's this? Finally, I need no more. To the very. How's this? See no more. Finally, I.
Yeah, they kept saying that Zenless Zone Zero was like spammy with their attacks. Always, I've seen people talking about how Zenless Zone Zero is spammy with their attacks, but like
So naive.
playing this right now, way more spammy.
I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, what makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami.
You better stay where you... Aren't you curious what the... I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism. And when...
What? You're gonna blow this up?
Oh, don't worry about me. You've had your fun. My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it.
I snatched it earlier. Just...
Why, you...
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here?
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great. Because I'm done listening. Yeah! Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, oh, okay, okay.
Just because I won't let him blow this place unless you want to get buried.
You won't go. If you were that cruel, then why bother?
I'm not here to reason with you. This sacrifice is mine to make.
No one needs to sacrifice.
All right. Then I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die. This is between us Blue Oni.
They're here.
A Tenryo commission. I'm the one you're the ones in charge of detaining criminals.
It's like he's trying.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking. Listen, Takuya. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel. We've made mistakes. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni. Well, then let's tear it. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
I don't think he's going to end up being...
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
God, he's awesome!
Wait, what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright. Look! It's Ito and Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
Why I'm the guilty one here? I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never... I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the...
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue... It's only because of them that we have survived. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni.
You say all that, but...
You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the... Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough... Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're...
But...
don't worry. The Arataki...
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, all stolen articles will be reclaimed.
No! Please don't...
It's all right, Takuya. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now...
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there.
Oh! But no worries. I'll put my
Yeah, we've already...
Oh! Right. Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Thanks. And thank...
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well... But, given your unique
Hey, wait! Unique Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
I love these characters, man. Like I said, fucking MiHoYo may have their issues. They may have their odd fascinations, but they know how to write a story. They know how to write some good characters. Why were they there? Oh, whatever. Zoom.
But at least he's not a bad guy.
yes.
So, yes, they did. But he and his gang may have acted.
Yeah, I knew it! Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. If you ask me, though he looks fierce on the outside.
I don't really get it, but...
Thank you, Granny, for taking...
Yes, you needn't worry.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Those beetles are cool, though.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved. As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me.
Do you need our...
Besides, once Ito... Oh, yes. And you know what? He does whatever he put back when I took him in. But I've never been because Ito...
Yeah, I don't think the other guy's gonna become...
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
That's fucking cute. No, number one? I like him. He's so cool. Where are the... Yeah, I haven't done that one. The guy Miko. Oh shit, I'm... Oh! Oh god, no! Oh no! Yeah, these are all available! Got a lot of these to do then. Phew! Unless he gets a different outfit. I doubt. Sure. Oh, they do show up on the map. Screw it, let's do that. Actually, no, it's not. Still, good to know they show up on the map. Obviously, we're not gonna fight. Why am I here? Look, I said I was doing the story ones. I guess we're going to be doing that a lot tonight then. I don't know if they're important, but I'm doing them anyway. Because I want them out the way.
It looks like all. Oh, great. I didn't think we'd really This was a last-minute situation. To put it simply, we are just looking for. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and. Yes, you were the person who. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance. And yet, despite this, as it happens, I was just. But the outcome of that discussion. This is a good reminder that we. Anyway. This may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. All basic skills required by.
If you have any questions, the administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ning.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a All right. Please.
Yes, Lady Ningguang.
I forgot how these went.
Before I get into specifics, as a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the. My usual job is to be her right. For example, arranging her daily schedule. You miss.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I'm sure she was simply.
Back to the topic at hand. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require I can go through the methods I use, all in a day's work for the traveler. Currently, there are 133 items that have. Yes, I did try to make a start in advance. I'll go through the most important item. First is the periodic meeting with the. Then a discussion with. Right after that, there's. Yes, you do. You need to take travel time into ample knowledge of all outs. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions. Good. Then let's press on. We're already?
Wonderful. Then I'm grateful for your. If anything else is.
Take care, Lady Ning. Good. You factored in both. Excellent work. You've got. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ning. With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully. I hope so too.
My brain's gonna explode. Yay! Time. I mean, Ningguang's basically like the president of this area, I believe. Ningguang, I'm coming!
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. Now then, item 1. Lunch. Yes. No, someone I've never met before. She's paying a high price. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather. That's right. Even at this price, there is no. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the. Time is very valuable to me. So gradually it developed into a. Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time naturally for any. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, you are a very lucky person, you know. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be. There's no need to be nervous.
This is insane. Money.
Did you organize this entire breakfast? Please, sit. What do you think? Oh, don't forget we have a lunch. Still, I'm happy to see on occasion. Usually everyone... breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, I'm just joking. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the... If you wake up to the same monotonous meal...
Having recently started a mostly rice-based diet, yeah, bit boring.
I have some preparations to make first. I need a change of mood. Who knows? Perhaps I already instructed Long Yang. Thank you.
Either they look exactly the same or they're going to be radically different.
Hello, how may I help? Ah, yes, of course. Here you are. Please give this to Yes, this whole room is full of... Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room anyway.
Alright. I am betting it's exactly the same.
Did you get it? This...
Oh, no, it's different! Christ! Interesting. That's very different, yeah.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, what do you think? Be honest. I just want to...
It's definitely stunning, yeah.
Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel... Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moment. I never knew you had... All right.
Crikey! Higher and higher. Nope, yep. For a second there, I thought it wasn't going to work. Go! Go a bit faster. God damn it. Go, 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 go!
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000...
Great. Well, this is the Traveler. He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so do you mind if he's...
No, not at all. On the contrary, I've always been fascinated... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been... That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about.
Rumors?
You know. The room... You haven't heard? Come on. You must know that lady... And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch?
Interesting. Yet, the Traveler is a national hero, and even putting aside my official status...
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns, I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her.
Investment opportunities? Oh.
No, something else.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as... I had my secretary do some analysis, so I would advise you.
I see.
Well, in my opinion, there are many people around. Long term, it's very difficult to say. But I believe there's too.
You think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest. Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for.
Good.
Now I see why you were able to become. You think clearly. You are very knowledgeable. And
you've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? That means you also have a good. If you are in need of more.
I won't take up any more of your time.
See you next time. Right then. Lunch. I'm a little concerned about the auction. Yes. You're. In that case, what's next? Okay then. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first.
Cool. Hello.
Hello.
Lady Ning.
Very good. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in. The workers here are very. This time, though, I just had.
Lady Ningguang, we did everything we could to restore it to its original condition.
That's fine. Yes, though it is something very precious to. My informants often provide me with extremely. Trust is of far greater. It's understandable, but things are a little different with these. And this only makes me. Thank you for the repair.
Oh, don't.
Let's go and meet.
I forgot what these hangouts were for, to be honest. Go, 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 go! Oh, wow, they're kids.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie!
Hello, my dears. Yes, indeed. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first. It turned out that they delivered the goods and so...
Great! Mom and Dad have taken... But you still gotta try. Like...
This new age started after that great battle. Well, this is a dramatic change. You need... What about you, Nan?
Oh yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really...
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming...
Yep. I made sure to look at the water line.
My goodness. The heavier the boat, how deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water.
Since Auntie Ning...
A few days ago, they said that when they get...
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? All right, never mind.
Are you okay?
It's okay. Don't be upset.
It's my...
Of course I did.
Thank you, Auntie Ning.
It was just a small...
But they said...
They?
Uh-oh.
She got told to say that.
It's all right. Don't worry. They're just...
Yeah, Auntie...
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't some... I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang. Then they bought me a new... I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb...
I know how much it means to you.
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it.
I must say, how about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take...
Okay.
All right then.
Are you gonna go punt?
Now, this is a grown-up. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, Mommy Ningguang gonna be pissed. I told you, just fantastic characters all around.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Ningguang adores that kid.
It sounds like you
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was. You coached a child to lie. Made her betray her own innocence and...
Sorry, Lady Ningguang.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point... But you cannot put Mora above all else.
It was hardly our first choice either. We've been business partners for years now. when we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, so we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine, suddenly everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but...
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, if we don't sell the goods...
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the greed, a lust for wealth. Do you now realize how dire—
100%. We begged people to take our stock off our hands.
We messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole...
Well, the portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past.
Huh? But...
Then you're free to find... But, if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit...
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts.
Yes.
I have no...
Okay, so,
No need to hurry. Our deal... You took advantage of a child. This is an
Oh,
Come on.
I know I wasn't expecting a physical confrontation, but yeah, this is much better. She is economically bitch slapping them to kick, like, oh god, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. Shiny.
We're back.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was completely in the wrong.
I think it should be your choice.
Well, since it's all sorted out now, but we can't just let...
That's true.
I've made up my... I want them to come... Yeah! Not great idea.
Wait a...
Nope.
Yes, of course.
Get tortured, bitches. That's closer. Go! Oh, that hurt. It's a little touch up, eh? No, where are you?
Let me guess what you're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the action. They'd run away as soon as they saw me. But gradually, they stopped. For my part, I played games with them. But now, they're much further ahead in their studies. I think that this is... I never had the chance to receive a good education. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal. When that happens, they will be ready to face the... I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old. I hope the name Ningguang will live on. If I can pass on everything I have...
Come on, we're not gonna wait.
Coming! Come on.
See? Just great characters. Oh, yeah. You can make decisions. I completely forgot. Yeah, that's it. Have I really never done a hangout? Huh. Ah. What's the alternate then? Like, what do I have to do to get to the next, like, path? Smashing up your place!
Before I get into specifics, as a member of the Liyue Qixing, bet this. Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang, we do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very. Huh. All right then. Let's go with your plan. There's a lot of things that need doing over at. I hope so too.
Hey! Let's go with time again.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. So, what's... I imagine this must have taken... Sure. There's no... My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and so it'll be quite nice. I don't often feel tired. Still, your idea is very... So then... Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is a... Yes. You're I want to do something a little... Thank you. I was born into a humble family. I had to. Fishing isn't the half of it. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day. They were tough times. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I want to relive that time for my life. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. We're not to use our status or reputation. The goal is to see how much more... Okay. Why don't we go down to... They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. What does it matter? Come on, let's go down.
Yeah, this should be fun. Now I remember how this works. This is awesome. I love it. Jump!
Lady Ningguang, are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? Sorry, I won't be long.
Calm down.
Oh, I haven't done anything. Have I? Oh, right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I make sure I post all the necessary notes. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce. It's hard to say, but as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without.
So...
I'm afraid we just finished. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then
Hold on. Oh, I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and...
Let me see here. It's a shame we missed the last... Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality.
Huh? Well, sure.
Great. This is going yes. And what...
I have no idea what's
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I gotta stop doing that, man. Zoom. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. Go into the water. Be careful and bam.
Lady Ningguang.
Actually, today's a little different.
Just take... Oh, I see. I mean, I can take them, but...
What's wrong?
No. So... I'll give you...
Oh.
No worries. If that figure's not what...
What are your thoughts? Yes.
And, I thought that was all code for some...
It appears so. Let's try something else. If I wasn't Ningguang, Go-Sonar probably wouldn't... And you, like...
to be complete...
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start. Are there any other ways for adventurers to make Mora besides their Great.
You two have a...
Cool. Why did I do that?
This must be the place.
So Marshall!
The feeling of creating your wealth with your... Yes, I'd say so. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. In any case, the sight of Mora, I intend to, this time.
Can we actually get anything out of it, or is that just a... for the... Yeah, okay, cool. I was wondering... God, Traveler, you're just so fucking useless, aren't you?
Another satisfying... That's very kind. For me, a battle is just a form... Oh no, not yet. Hey, look! What's... Oh, I see. So if we catch... Oh, how quaint. Well, come on.
Weasel Thief! Yes!
There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds... But we didn't let it slip away. And the... Let's see. We can't do any serious business with this amount of... Actually, now that you mention it, Wangshu Inn is right there. Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands... In which case, I think I'll take this up... Yes. But the rule of the game, come on.
Oh, I love her so much. Oh, like I said, just great characters all around.
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them. Here. Have a fresh catch can go straight on the grill. It's a little charred. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef. It was back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out. I was always meticulous with the most... But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant. My childhood memories, they are confined to the water. It is. When I think back on all my... But, a word of warning.
Yeah, that was a good one as well. Alright. So... How do we get to the next path then? But, right, so that's 1, 2, 3 paths left. And I'm guessing one of the other paths was us checking on the auction, and one of them was This would be like how we spend the day then, basically. We're gonna do a lot of time moving, aren't we? Tick, 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 tick. Wee! Woo!
Yes, I'm
I
already
feel like
on.
I have done one of these before, but I can't remember which
I'll
one.
be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to... So, what's item... I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice to... I don't often... Still. So then. The... Something I... Ah. Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it? Yes. When I was designing it, I wanted... So I introduced a lot of... I'm constantly revising and expanding it. True. But I don't feel... Isn't one of the joys of playing chess? I think the key will be... I'm planning to make a new set with the board, and one side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the... No problem. I want to make each of the chess... And no Guardians of Liyue chess... I am indeed. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set... It seems only fitting for some... Naturally. Everyone who owns this chess set will... Then it's just... Come with me. To make...
Thank you. Just spend the day hanging out with Ningguang. On multiple timelines, somehow, I guess.
Oh, lady... You already know each other?
Oh, I think it goes a little... There's a word for people like you.
You seem to be...
As ever, there's nothing. All jokes aside.
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of... As it happens, I am a skilled...
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tail...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that you'll find all the tools you...
Huh?
Oh, I think the traveler... It's hard not to teach... Come on, then.
If I hear any strange
rumors about the travel...
Either.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. Secrets are only fun when...
Just... Enough with the ambiguous phrasing.
You're always welcome.
Yeah!
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Best healer in the world!
Hello, Lady Ning.
That chess piece I told you about?
Okay, let me just double check.
Good. And as...
Of course, we are professionals. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting...
That's okay. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of... To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for... Yes. And just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be
Yes, it's a challenging project. How do I put it?
In business, everything comes down to profit, but shrewdness is hardly the worst thing in the world of... Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms. That Ningguang, they thought.
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but... Why? At least, that's the most...
Oh, I get it. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces. It was the deal of the century.
Yeah.
Truly a brilliant strat. Now I understand why this set needs to be...
It will be a lot of work. Make sure the travelers...
Don't you worry.
Well, there's...
I'm gonna lose my mind.
have a question for you. And I, in turn, when we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all? Thank you. Yes. I was lying to. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from. But it just. Because I had just severed. I stared out at the sea for goodness. There was no way I could console. But as time went by, I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation. And I did it for this. All of this was so encouraging to hear. Because to most people, this is one aspect of the fact that. Thank you for your comfort. I'm sorry that you. But look where I am now. And if I end up having to do it all.
Love you, Ningguang. Alright, so. One more path on this one. So go back to the time off day. Wait for time again. Whatever. Just a little bit after is fine. Tick, 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 tick.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep? Oh, how strange. So, I imagine this must have. Sure. My schedule is usually. So, it'll be quite nice. I don't often. Still, your idea is. Something I can see why you'd suggest that. But Northland Bank is a special case. Yes, and also, I expect they still hold a grudge against.
Yep, I had a feeling. I've definitely done one of these before, but it's not. Will it disappear when I'm done everything? Oh god, how do I get up there? This way and that way, and no way, a higher way. Fucking Fatui.
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create, with all due respect.
There's no need to. I'm just here to talk business.
That depends on the But first, tell me, because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like.
Straight to the point, Ice. Traveler, we're leaving.
Whee!
Do you see what I mean now? They're added. That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they're. Yes, with some. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, that's okay. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to. Now that you mention it. Yeah. What are they plotting? My thoughts exactly. Let's act natural. Keep moving. Just. Okay. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely... But I'm still not agreed.
At some point, they're going to run out of areas to go, and I don't know if that means they'll stop doing Genshin Impact and just keep, like, that's it where it ends, and people just can play, and it'll all be over, and you can actually finish it, or if they just keep adding, like, this whole story is everyone's going around collecting all the Archon's fucking things. So does that mean that then they will, once that's done, we'll get to the final conclusion of whatever the story is? We'll have to see.
I think we've narrowed it down, but let's stay calm. It shouldn't take much longer.
Jiggle, jiggle. Everyone's got a jiggle, jiggle. It's that guy. Probably. I don't know.
I think I have the answer. Let's get out of his line of... Don't get the wrong person, though.
Hey, what is it?
Ugh.
Oh no! I think it's that one. I think it's that one.
What do you...
Come now.
What?
I knew it was that one!
I don't know what scheme North... But let's make a deal. Or do you seriously think North... Why don't you weigh the pros and cons?
Sorry, lady. When you showed up unannounced at Northland, we couldn't just overlook it.
I know this all feels... I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Is there anyone else following up?
Yes. They would have...
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind. No time. I'll keep him with you.
Yo, they don't want the smoke. Why did it say it's higher? I'm very confused.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done... Impossible! Keep investigating.
So much commotion. It looks like I wasn't supposed...
So, where did you get...
That doesn't... What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit. You couldn't have advertised your... You may as well come clean.
Even if we cooperate with... Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation.
Fine by me. Then I'll take...
Not the right one. Okay, endings got that. Claim and claim. Got one last one to get, and then... So. This one is probably going to be us going to the auction. Fly, fly, fly away home. Gonna get some food and fly away home.
Lady Ningguang.
So if I was the female traveler, would I have had the same discussions about our special relationship?
Good. Then let's do that. So, even though my secretary's... Come on.
Go, go, go! Haha! I knew I could make it. Go! Don't I have Ningguang as a character? Yeah! I do! Yeah.
Lady Ningguang, I couldn't help but feel a little...
We're about ready, and people are...
Very good.
Huh?
Yes.
Then we'll leave the auction itself.
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate? All right, then. Check out the items up for...
Cool. Just in time.
Time to start. Yes? What is it? That's for you to make it. It's precisely what makes... Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a... Yes. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting...
20,000!
30,000!
50,000.
80,000! 80,000 over here!
I'll...
120.
All right, 150...
150...
Mm-mm.
180... 180... 180!
It's mine now.
Okay, then. You seem to be getting quite into it. Of course it did. I'm sure you must find it quite odd since you're curious. Why?
Today, there were too many bidders, and I guess I'll just have to wait for...
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, nothing of Ningguang's. I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium.
Huh? Well, it's pretty Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but I figured I'd...
So you're all idiots then?
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this. Nothing of Ning. I'm far from the...
You're really all idiots, like Christ almighty.
Well, did you find... That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will... Despite this, they were all willing to pay very... You'll see if all I wanted to do was make some quick more... Every participant in this auction...
Lady Ningguang, something as unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even...
Counterfeits? They are simply ordinary items.
Because we trusted you. Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through...
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. Of course, if you have any genuine...
You... Fine. Yes, technically, it was all... But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing... I guess what I'm saying is...
Let me answer that with a question. Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item. When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my a considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means
Wait.
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in... Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something. So I ask you again. The sole reason I held if you are willing to return what is mine...
All right, you drive a hard bar. I'll go and get...
Despite his bad attitude, the issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. At most. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force. Every piece of the Jade Chamber. But in the end, it's hard not to get a little irked thinking about. Thank you for now I've got one of the secrets of history shine.
Sweet. Oh, good. I swear I did one of them. I just can't remember who. It might have been Diluc, actually. Hmm. Well, let's start doing the proper ones then, shall we? Oh, the fucking... that bit. Oh, God, I accidentally unlocked a whole new area, and I'm not sure if it's even part of, like, another area, or if it's part of Leeway stuff. But I think it's part of Leeway stuff. We'll have to see. But that is also another area in Azuma. That's all side stuff. That's mostly exploratory. So let's focus on this shite, shall we? Chi-Chi!
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom?
Are you...
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on? Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be...
No, listen to me.
Your dad?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful.
So...
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad. But I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Rite. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the farm. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people.
You came to the right place. Changshan can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. Hey! Who's talking about me behind?
Sheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the...
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle...
Sheng, now's not... My dear boy, could you tell me more about your...
Yes, Uncle...
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say?
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite.
Is that you?
Whoa, yeah!
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
Don't forget us two! We already told Ayu that we'd have...
Oh, really? Well, that's...
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but...
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and I...
Chi-Chi's a weird, interesting character. I'll just float over there. Up we go, jump, jump, jump. Jiggly jump. And fly! Zoom, 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 zoom.
They searched to the north, but couldn't.
Well, that complicates things.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything?
Ah, hey there, buddy.
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search.
You're a Dendro
Any
guy.
Developments to up.
Oh, thank goodness. As for updates,
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen it.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
you will. Oh,
Sorry we weren't able to.
That's okay.
I've really got to be better about navigating the thing. Whilst I'm here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I scoured most of the Liyue area. I do wish you didn't have to activate it, though. It'd make things a lot easier.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Methinks that's him.
There's somebody over there!
I almost killed him. I'm sorry.
Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Watch where you're going!
Ooh, that. Hello.
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage. Huh? Dad!
Hey, Hutao!
My, who do we...
I see she still has...
Dad, are you okay? Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village.
Oh, my name is.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo. Sorry, Hutao. Got it down.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of...
Huh?
Come on, Baiju. Don't tell me you haven't Why do I get the sense that you spotted the...
Use what? What are you talking about?
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Oh, yes, but more importantly...
Paimon, sorry.
God. There's no need. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illness. Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular.
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you...
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Okay, deal. We're not gonna... I'm happy to do it your way, but...
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along.
Well, time is of the essence.
Yeah. Love you. Love these characters. Oh, so much fun.
Blockages within the cardiovascular... I see.
Dr. Baiju?
Don't you worry.
Ayu, do you know when you're...
I'm not sure.
So it's been a long time. No. I have a treatment. Come and see me again tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
If you still have any misgivings
However, it would be best if you step up.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look.
See you tomorrow, Baiju and Changchang.
Bye for now.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm
You know, Paimon's kind of curious. Yeah, you must be.
I mean, I also want to know about the mother. What her deal is.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked
docks doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jialiang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Yep, that makes sense.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify.
Okay, Paimon gets
almost certainly from his master, who was all.
Wow, fancy that!
According to my grandpa, that pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my grandpa had a huge argument with him, so my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor.
Funeral director?
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue, after all. But according to my grandpa, the farm and on top of that, the kind of medicine practice.
In what?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know, but one thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of him. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep.
Interesting.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions.
Nice. Right, time. 8 o'clock or... nah. Dead on. Tick-tock, 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 tock, go! Zoom!
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Farm.
Dad!
Are you?
Dad, you were...
Yes, I remember now.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late...
Not at all, Dr. Baiju.
You're still in the early stages of recovery.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo.
Director Who, do you have any further reservations about...
It seems like the evil, but how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer...
Oh, come on, Baiju.
He's like taking it upon himself or something.
I've been stuck indoors.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and my...
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect... But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody?
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh.
What did I just... Traveler, Paimon. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force. Baiju.
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused... The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather...
Changsheng?
You can do that? Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the I was treating patients with Baiju's mess. Oh, guess you
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine.
Hardly.
Still, Baiju's life force traveler, Paimon. Would you lend this dumb Baiju? Don't you think?
Thank you,
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this.
The poison in Jialiang's system. Yes. I asked Ayu this morning before you. Let's head there together, as well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison.
Ooh. Wow, that's really far away. That was really far away, that was. And turn around. Bright eyes. Ha. Right. Go up to here. Zoom, zoom, everybody. Hello, friend.
Nor have I. And I've hosted.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but
She was indeed. We studied medicine together. She is several years older than I and also began her travels
supposedly, she met an. Wait, Changsheng, are you?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master. The last time she visited us, she and Master.
Quarrel? I don't know. I did not.
Nor did Master ever explain.
Oh, so.
No. Even if my master had never.
Paimon never knew you were so.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your
What the?
Let's split up.
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
What?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment.
You. Is it?
No. Your eyes do not deceive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to
The call of the. Wait.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there.
This is getting crazier and Hey! Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment. You mean. Think a little harder, Paimon. Huh? So you're saying. It was late, but. That doesn't.
I agree. It makes
Look at the facts, though.
It's too early to draw any conclusions. Yes. According to the origins and symptoms. So if we can find and destroy the. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. Didn't you used to be on. Well.
Changsheng's memories and these days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their.
Whoa. What? Enter it. Hey! Plenty of people would jump with my assistance in rebalancing your chi. Not only can you extend your lifespan, but stronger and healthier? Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the
Peppermint? Paimon's mad! This is exactly
exactly why you're not.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter.
With how antisocial they are? What?
See,
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Are all adept?
well, this is Baiju of Boo Boo Pharmacy. The lantern rite when we met briefly. I was unaware.
Huh? You.
Our paths have crossed one. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Love you, Zhao.
So too often, fervent. I now know what you seek. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statue. The seal is still mostly intact. However, its aura is faint. I do not like to intervene against, but when demonic forces are involved, things can I do not wish to sway immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus.
That's show for ya.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying.
Master! Master!
Wei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute.
Already? Based on past experience.
It's everyone back to Boo.
Oh my god, how are you doing, man? You've been gone for ages, dude. How's it going? I was on focus on the story right there. Oh no, where am I walking now? I don't want to walk there. That takes ages. Go. No, no worries, no worries. Them the fucking American time zones.
Dad, what's wrong?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baishu, you're back. My dad was doing.
When Gui left, he was still conscious.
Gui, please take Jiaoliang to the back.
Yes, of course.
I'm just trying to catch up with Genshin Impact because I've been playing Zenless Zone Zero, and I thought, screw it, let's go back to Genshin Impact because last time I played it was 3 years ago.
Use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
Probably.
No other way to save Jiaoliang?
Time to go. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck it. There's no need to be super precise. Trying to catch up doing all the sort of side stuff in between, and then I can carry on with the main quest because I have not played it in ages. So I'm just kind of going through the character stories right now.
Are you still?
Much better, Hayu. Wait.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? I don't know how I can begin to.
No, the Adventurers Guild.
I'll come with.
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jiaoliang. I strongly suggest that you stay.
Though, on the bright side.
Traveler, Baiju hasn't shown his face. Huh? Hey, wait up!
Huh?
you're finally awake.
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes...
So, how much longer? They've been outside waiting for you the whole...
We're friends.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer...
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday.
And as a result...
What? You...
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is... Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of it, though it was created from God remain.
Had he not taken it all these years...
Still, using poison to treat... Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more...
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have known... I fear that the situation is just as that adapted...
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to this... to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go...
Well, I think that it's too early. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now. Her regular exposure to God... And given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang!
Dr. Baizhu, you've already done so much for my family. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to...
Be careful. If you get too agitated...
No! Before I forget everything...
This trip will be extremely...
I never expected to live this long in the first... There's only one thing I fear now, and that's...
Very well.
God damn it! Will people stop? Oh, it's only you, Hu Tao. Don't worry about it. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to be the kid.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and one... Hop to it now, and remember to...
Okay.
I have been doing better and better as time has gone on. So, yeah. Hopefully, this channel becomes a bit more active. Because I've got some time off coming up, and I'll probably be playing a lot more games then. Especially a lot of this stuff. Where we gotta go? Turn around. Yes, unfortunately I'm still trying to break through into the higher levels of Twitchdom. Trying to gain more attention, but the best I can do is just grind on and hope I start getting some attention. Woo, fly.
It's just like the day I went missing.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because... Jialiang, can you sense which direction...
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Obviously having you here helps as well. The more viewers, the better. The interaction goes well as well.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Well, hurry up and get there, because I want to get the fighting on. Right.
This place feels
yep.
familiar.
This is definitely the entrance.
I've been here before.
You can spot an entrance from a mile off.
There is an inauspicious...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay?
No. I have to...
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they recommend some rock people, but I don't have rock people. I, however, do have... I should change... Yeah. Alright, switch it up. Make it a bit easier on ourselves. And I'm assuming that Baiju will be following alongside us so that we can have some dendro. Flying, flying. Go. Yeah, go. A lot. Christ, I can't even begin to stand. I mean, it's a gacha game, so it's all about correcting characters and shit.
Pure amateur. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has her.
Judging by the tools they left but why did they abandon this place?
I remember now. But she said that the method...
Easy Jialian.
Yeah, so basically, this character is the Traveller. He and his sister are able to traverse between worlds, and upon trying to do so, they came into contact with a great big evil something. I can't remember. It was like a really weird-looking monster lady, and we fought her. She kicked their asses, and then they crash-landed on this world. Unfortunately losing their travel abilities. So he's on a quest to find his sister, and is going through various areas and interacting with the people to try and find his sister. There's a big whole thing, like, she might have been transported to the world at a different time, meaning that she's been here for, like, hundreds of years now, and done a bunch of other stuff, so... Yeah, it's a long story. Very, very long story. I'm basically in the 3rd expansion area as of now, and... yeah. But yeah, it's just a action RPG game. There we go. Hiya! It is even more convoluted than that, to be honest.
There's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves.
Yeah, way more convoluted than that. It's crazy convoluted.
This sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster-repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had no doubt an encounter with the very same entity after them...
That's right. This sensor. This is where... I'm fine. Let's keep going.
I mean, yeah. Like, the whole idea is that each, like, individual area has its own high-level god person who is aligned to that particular area's elemental thing, and they have powers, and then one of them is apparently in charge of this, like, empire-like thing, which is going around and trying to collect all their special item things that contains their real power. It's all... yeah, it takes a lot of catching up.
Getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Dude, chill. Let me in.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this device barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms.
Ooh,
Perhaps
puzzles.
It's something we can make use of.
I mean, the quest I'm doing now is kind of like a side quest involving one of the characters, and it's just about him and his personal story stuff. Oh, I see. Wow, I don't have to actually push it. Does that make it go away? Big smash! Stupid! Hut! Oh, more? Oh, Jesus, you twos.
Mind the side effects.
Hmm. Why are you over there? Treasure! Wow, 3 geosignals. That was a big one. It's a shame I don't need them anymore. Oh, right. Duh. Hmm. Have I got to move that one? Okay, yeah, okay, got it. We do have to go to this one, I guess. Will it make it, though? No. That one. Oh. I get ya. Yeah, I got it now. So if I hit it over in that corner, then it will hit the other one and send it up again. That's how it works. Oh, it just barely hits. Ah, oh, Christ, it's one of the big ones.
Watch my back. Help comes first.
Oh! Damn it. I hate those big guys. I really do.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her If we don't eliminate it soon, then even...
What are we waiting for? Let's destroy the It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang's body, if the source is purged... and the poison within Jialiang... Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are
I wondered when the stay might...
Wait! But we've all been working our Baiju. You're a great doctor.
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right up until the moment...
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would...
But Dr. Baiju, I'm old. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see if my choice can bring Jiang Li back... After cheating... Traveler, Dr...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be...
Jialiang!
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiang
Tell me about it.
risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li.
I've seen many final farewells in my time.
In the human realm, all things must come to at least. That's what generations of...
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come.
As you wish.
Power up! Oh, that was... underwhelming.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your...
I'll take it.
Mom, something's... Don't fret, Ayu.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Like I said, we all can make some really good stories.
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Dad, are you awake?
Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Huh.
You feel strange or different,
Dr. Baiju.
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir...
So kind of alive then.
With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, This is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely, whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not. In the end, I am merely a doctor. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find his missing wife as soon as possible. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up...
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put...
Bye, Hu Tao!
Paimon. I'll catch you all another time.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate the... At times like...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with
Yay! Paimon killed! Alright, first things first, off to...
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baiju, thank you so...
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
Just your duty, huh?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Controlling someone else for a little bit. Let's walk and talk, shall we?
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way.
There's a chest here. I'll go find it later.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use...
No, not at all. With your intellect, but I'm still impressed by how quickly... Not just that. You... Baiju, be honest with me. Life force isn't the only thing that
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, when I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into... There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been...
But you took such a huge risk. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago. But in the end, how are my methods any different? Are all disciples of Shenyu Vale destined to turn out this way?
We are doctors, Jiangli.
Baiju, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshi. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baiju, I know I won't be able to convince you, but
Chi-Chi, Gui, and...
There's no need to worry, Jiangli.
Baiju, what did Jiang Li mean by not? Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It
Story time!
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the...
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame,
So, but
I suppose that would make Cheng Sheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed.
huh? But
What makes a poison poison? And what makes it? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Many may view the notion of searching for immortality. I don't want those who come after me to precisely. I will be
even the gods of old struggle to achieve
For a selfish moth like me,
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you still...
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon. Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but I do envy Paimon sometimes.
true. And yet, are such things as these not...
All done. Alright, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Get me out of it. Thank God. Alright, so, is there another one for him or not? It does not look like it. Right, who do we do next? Because some of these I have done already, and some... Yeah, they do some very good animations for the backstories. Screw it, let's do... Raiden's one. God, we've got so many left to do. It really was very pretty, wasn't it? They do a lot of these good ones. The one I did with the Onis was really good earlier. You should go back and watch that. I think you'll like some of the characters in the next story. That was not what I meant to do. Hiya! Ah, big ones. Spin, 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 spin. Damn it, I can't hit him. Oh. Oh my God! Yeah, I thought someone was going to come help me. Sup, Raiden?
It's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them.
I
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking,
Makes sense. You must.
Might I remind you that I am not here recently. I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these, I considered this matter worthy of my attention. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes.
What?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for, but rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura.
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog. The monsters committed many atrocities. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then... That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall, but an excess of
Guess you can't argue.
Since we are both here for the same reason, from the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there's...
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Oh yeah, after we've dealt with... This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Ah, yeah, we saw it. Got on the way in already. And up that way. Oh, fucking hell, I ran out of bloody stamina. Don't you just hate it when you run out of stamina? And... that should be enough. Hello. Oh, we're gonna go underground. Alright, laters. Have a good one.
We are lucky. The damage is
Don't
not
take too
just-
long next time, yeah?
The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead? What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Ghosts.
I can't go on like this.
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can. We will defend Inazuma. You beasts and horrifying every last trick. Not right now. But the almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold out for.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's you're back, please. We beg only the glow of your supreme lightning.
Calm down.
Over.
Look around you. The grass grows. There are no monsters.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade.
Hey, come.
Huh. I think I understand. Yes. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you. Thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to...
If I am not mistaken, the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the rift, an entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the...
So the memories of the one...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was Yes. Inazuma was facing many great... The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that... But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, reassured me. I could tell that, although neither of...
So...
Indeed. Countless monsters I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Yes. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters... But... When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught moving forward. Just think of that soldier. Despite all those who sacrificed themselves as Inazuma's warriors of the past, I will never.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Go, go, go! More, more, more. Huh. So, one big secret Sakura.
There are a load of rift hounds here too.
Leave them to me. Illusion shattered.
Well, that was fun.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull up.
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of, I must be prepared for any.
Makes sense. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon?
Fighting a battle in a distant.
Allow me to introduce. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable. After all.
What should we do? Yeah. Sheesh.
I see. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, and now the Almighty Shogun. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powered. People flee out of a desert. But me, the Almighty Shogun often just listening to her stories. One thing she always says is, good things. So you see, as bleak as they.
Perhaps.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun, but I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma, once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth. Oh, goodness me. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit. One moment, I'll just. Really? But it's always been right by my. I couldn't possibly have my guests.
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you?
This place is complicated. Leave it to us.
But. Well, I can't decide whether it's a final.
Where should we go to find it? Having a.
Wow, we're going pretty far to do this. Christ.
I'm also feeling very
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance here?
I wish to borrow a tea set.
Oh! Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually...
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was he may well have had an inkling about there being two Raidenship. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just.
You and Makoto.
Indeed, we did. In her eyes, the most precious, they are similar. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, now.
Wow.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than an ambition is a year. Makoto was more. To put it simply, I didn't understand it. I suppose what it comes down to. Yes, it does. But in the last analysis, Makoto's.
Do you feel
You have already. But now.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind. A humble servant such...
It's all good, sir.
Let us return.
Can't remember what that's about. Whatever. And back to it. That one. I gotta work on my aim, man. Flying, 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 flying. Swing!
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set.
Or
So, we didn't even have...
the information held in the ley lines is complex. Well, this chance will... I've watched Furuyama brew tea. The tea is ready. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the events of 500 years ago.
She died in that...
Yes. Unlike me, Makoto was known at this time. The circumstances were so grave. Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. It was there that we bid each other. Why did she go to Konria first? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that that's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had no one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as in the end, I simply, with the help of the sacred Sakura's power.
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. I once told myself that I would, but even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, and it's time I came to terms with it.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Sister, you mean to say that she...
Based on what we've learned...
I'm sorry. And also, so...
Oh, boy.
With this last cup of tea, thank you.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. God Christ. I see that one as well. Ah! Okay, maybe I've gotten a little bit lost. Okay, so I just didn't see it properly, apparently. There's the other bit. I'd rather not fight, so thankfully there's no one here. Hello, Virus.
Once again.
What's going on, Raiden?
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with the
What's the deal, man?
Look, that's the same light again.
This is gonna be a bad one, isn't it?
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, then. They're coming back for more. Let's...
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the...
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and they're willing... If the Almighty Shogun is in...
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now, just the sight of you appearing before us, this hope is the light.
Everyone on...
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but what...
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Oh, I need better electricity stuff for them guys.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Thank you all. I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City.
When everyone sees the
Well, what...
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together...
Just leave it to us. But the Almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present, no matter what kind of threat.
Oh, thank you all very much. I should not have left it this late to make this promise.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. With you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. The result being that in the sense you could take the view that whatever I say to them is mean, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that he...
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think just like that samurai. But what Inazuma needs, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still... Yes, they are. As the Raiden Shogun they revere.
Well said.
Change will come to Inazuma. And no matter how long it takes, now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, that I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work.
Alrighty then. He looks calm on the outside. She seems to have... Huh? What's wrong, eh? What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like the situation... No need. I need to go to the cave.
Why?
A battleground. One where...
What the hell is going on? I don't know where I'm going. Ah, that's where we're going. Oh, I think I remember something about this. An area I couldn't get to until I did the story beat. Slam to the jam.
We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once...
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is...
I am so confused. Cool.
Whoa. This place... Look, it's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, but have you really been enlightened with new ideas? I'm here to show you we are both warriors.
Wait!
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier, as she indicates. Once I started, but inside a realm of consciousness, though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone pays showdown with
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No, I would not try to
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both...
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all. It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that every action under determination. Courage only rules. Those were my thoughts when I... Now, you wish to make yourself my... I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an A. In the end, even the proud and mighty cut out the skin. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. There's no escape. Be gone! This ends now.
Born to oblivion!
Weak. Absurd!
There's no
The eye sweeps the... that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Divine light that envelops all of Inazuma will stay silent into the sky. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness
Oh, right, I'm hitting her, aren't I?
Inferior. Strike dead.
Am I hitting her? I don't know.
Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inazuma shines eternal. Euthymia crumbles before me.
You finally defeated.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your...
How the heck?
In this, she was built to resist erosion.
Then, does that...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. If I don't do this, this is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries. And no matter 500 years ago, here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them. It is about time that I learn to trust them. I understand that. But if I fight for the everlasting, I vow to the subjects of Inazuma during my absence.
But this...
Pass on my words.
Huh.
Looks like we got... Oh, what do we do? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, what if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her... Well, whatever, we can't... Oh, but we also... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice, don't feel Paimon now! Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands these...
Talk to the 11th whenever you are troubled.
Cool, we just get to go there. Awesome. But let's have a bit of a heal on, shall we?
Someone's not in the best of moods. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else...
But you're...
That was a figure of speech. Do you...
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the impossibly stubborn. Jump straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. You know as well as I do that she's all rushed into it without thinking. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to...
Is she playing dumb?
Aha! You're learning, little one. But really, all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura.
Because right in Makoto...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the one... Anyway, we needn't worry about the detail. First things first.
Ah, back again. Swing!
Now Now then, I always have my... To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract... In other words, even though I can't pinpoint...
So, it's abstract, but has a location.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Everything is turbulent and disordered. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's...
What? Alright, well, I might sing.
Suit yourself. Worst... Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems... By the way, remember to focus only a strong enough will can prevent... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Rico, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Huh? You have returned. But how? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were over countless battles. Not once have you lost. And had I made all enemies of eternity stand for your firm commitment to enforcing the rule, you bring honor to... Now these two return once more to this... Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to get the hall of nations.
Whoa, okay.
Witness the final calamity! Inferior! Eternity is in my hands! This is the end. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded has no... You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin, the blade that I inherited from my... I noticed it also. Just now, this power is beyond... This blade belonged to Makoto. When I clasped Muso, it was at once a familiar feeling. And as... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will... But as a warrior... Do you say this because... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished?
Hello, A. And greetings. I am Raiden Makoto. The previous... Makoto? I'm so happy. I left a faint fragment of my will in a convoluted way to reach you, but... Well, there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. But everything happened so... I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was... I had some sense of it. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time, but I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down. It was with this possibility in here that it is you.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Frickin' A.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Time is convoluted in Teyvat.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's... Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you...
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with... Perhaps that is the reason why you were able... And yet, that sense of disorderliness has...
I don't fully understand yet. I know what you mean. Without the sacred Sakura...
I know you've always perceived there was some... You've tried in the past to prove...
No. But I...
But don't you...
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at...
Now we...
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted, and obviously It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your... At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts. Suffice to say, time added a hope. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence... The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final...
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside, and my first thought was, but it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my my body has fully recovered, and
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. After all,
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, this has reminded me once again. She even... It's all thanks to her. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to
Thank you.
today, at long last, Makoto and you are in...
It's rare to hear such comforting words.
Oh, come on.
Makoto said the
Great minds think alike, I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe... Actually, no. Forget...
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today. After that, I will
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by... I don't doubt that many challenges I'm looking...
Yeah. Yeah, you get these weird trophies, and I have no idea what they're for. Anywho. Glad to have that done, then. Okay, so they just straight up disappear when you're done. So that's good to know. What is your prelude? I have to unlock you, so I need one more key. And these guys are all not yet usable. Yeah, you're in Izuma City as well. You're in Byakko Plain. Simalanka. Oh, Christ, yes. I actually unlocked this area as well. Oh, that's going to take ages. We'll do that later then. We'll definitely do that one later. Oh boy, there's so much to catch up on. I still have to know what the chasm charters are. This is all to do with this shite. Which, now I'm talking about it, how do I get back? Ah, yeah, that entrance. Yeah, it's... there's a lot to catch up on, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. Sheesh. What's my points at? Where's shop? Shop. Yes, the orchid evening gown. I figured it would be there. Some interesting outfits. I remember when it was just this one that I remember. Yeah. How many have I got now? 54. What shall we do now? Finish up 4 arrows, or... Yeah, screw it, we'll finish now. Alright, that's it. We've done a bunch of stuff, mostly just character stories. But it's still progress. So if we look at what we've got got 3 character stories left. One of which we can't do, so we'll do the second one, the first 2. And we've got a bunch of other ones. Sumeru. So is that not a new area then? Okay, I'm getting confused now. Because this talks about Chapter 2 Act. Right. That's Chapter 3 Act 1. So that is in fact the continuation of the main story and an entry into a new area. This is just the... I need to figure out what this is. That's also the chasm. Alright, so let's have a look at that then. Let's go have a look at that area then. It may take us a bit to go over this chasm, but we'll get over there. So the chasm must be just like a side thing that I just never got around to doing, I guess? I don't know. My memory of what I played back then is so gone. Just absolutely gone. If this is still stuck in Chapter 2, then I can only assume that the rain is really loud. The chasm. We're gonna go to the chasm. Go away, people. I hate you. I hate you. You suck. Go away. I'm not paying attention to you. Oh, thank God it stopped raining. So this is both a Archon quest and a world quest we're doing right here. I'm pretty sure this was not an area I could go to before. But again, just... I've got no memory. Cool. A whole new world. So... Just... No, 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 focus! We're just looking. We're not exploring, we're looking. I'm very confused. I'm assuming then. Alright, so you're there. Again, I don't know what the deal is about this place. So we might focus on this the next time.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself.
Seriously?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace finally came to their but some things have happened.
Really?
So, while one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls. They walked right by him without getting... After that, the miner started to...
Are they...
Not likely. He's never seen any... It seems to be a one-way trip, and it seems to be happening. What are these hilly trolls up to? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guy's head.
Paimon's not surprised.
Exactly. The deepest fear...
Do we really want to take this commission? Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion. Oh, so that's where you'll really regret it.
So, what's your verdict?
Yep. We'll...
Great. You're doing...
Alright, so... I don't see where it's pointing to. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to progress with whatever the chasm main story is thing. Because Because I accidentally started this one, because I was traveling around and I saw a treasure chest, and then I got there and I got teleported, so I accidentally started that one. This was going on before I even started, so I'm just like, before I, try to catch up, so I'm just going to leave that one, because I'm halfway through it anyway, and do that on my own time, so we won't be watching that one, but I'll probably do this and this on stream next time. Focus on some world quests, so we can zhuzh it up a bit, but, yeah. Definitely... I swear this was not a thing. Very strange. Yeah, we have to take one of these, put them in there. I remember how to do this.
Better than nothing.
Well, that's a lot of geosigils that I do not need. Okay, so we're going to leave this area and come back on my next stream. We'll focus on doing this area, focus on the main line, and I'll explore on the side. But yes. Ooh. An underground area that I can't go to yet. Oh, I can. But we're not going to, alright? We're going to start the main... Oh boy. Right. Let's just be done with it. Let's just focus on saying goodbye. So I'll say goodbye. Anyway. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And if you think I don't, then please comment how I can do better. Because I always want to do better. Thank you and goodbye.